Hello, guys. Welcome back to Let's Talk About It with the S Game. I am Savannah.
And this is your girl, Sydney.
So, today we're going to be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac and the terrible Colorado trip.
It's very terrible, child.
So, let's get right on to it, Sydney. So, the episode starts off with Giselle telling the ladies that they're going to the Four Seasons and they're going to eat brunch and then they're going to go. Angel said, "No, we're not." This Angel said, "This is my trip."
Right.
Angel said, "Let's be clear, Giselle. This is my trip." I
I
said,
planned
"Oh."
it.
I said, "Oh,
This
get
my city.
get it together, then, sis."
This my town. This my state, baby. This where I get down. That what Angel said.
Yeah. So I feel like when at the first beginning, I felt like when they said that because Giselle was trying to, like she said, "Oh, it's time for me to take over." Um, I felt like they could have went to the Four Seasons as they did, and then tried to do the fly and fish thing. Whatever the shit called?
Fly fishing.
Fly fishing, yeah. Fly fishing. But Giselle was just so, oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I feel like she was just trying to bogart the trip like she was doing. And I just feel like that was definitely being mean girl because
Really?
yes, I do feel like that was being mean girl.
Okay, let me
Because
tell you how I feel about the situation. I really don't feel like it was being mean, girl. It was, girl, it's given enough. How many chances do you think Angel should have in this situation? Like, come on now, Steph. Like, come on, Sydney. Like, how many times do you think, baby girl, like you're supposed to get this much chance? Like Angel, you can't have that many chances. Angel already had how many chances? Like, so they stayed at the Airbnb.
okay,
One,
okay, okay.
they stayed at the Airbnb. They didn't have any running water there.
Okay, hold on. But that wasn't Angel fault that they didn't have any running water. I don't think that was malicious. I don't think Angel did that to be malicious. I just think that unfortunately the house that she had reserved, it was just a bad house. So I don't feel like she did that maliciously. It was a bad house. Now the distance part, I do feel like she could have did something better regarding to that because it doesn't make any sense for the Airbnb to be as far it was from your house. I feel like that was wrong.
Okay, so what you're saying is we shouldn't judge Angel from her. We shouldn't judge Angel from the things that's happening at the, like, say, the living arrangements. We should only judge
Correct.
her from the activities, the excursions, and those type
Correct.
things. That's what we should judge
Correct.
Angel
Correct.
on.
Correct. Because
Oh,
that's just
okay.
like if we when we go out of town, when we go out of the country and something goes wrong and whoever planned that trip, you can't fault me because there's something wrong with their house. I didn't know that it was going to be something wrong with their house.
But another thing, when we go out of the country, baby, we go together. We're not going to be like, oh, I'm staying here.
Right.
Y'all
Right.
hoes stay
I
over
agree.
there.
I
And I
agree.
don't care how
I
y'all
agree.
bathe. I ain't even gonna check on y'all hoes. I don't care.
Right.
First of all, when we go out the country, or even if we is in the country and we go out of town, everybody gets everybody location before we even get on the plane. And we flying from different cities, and we make sure everybody have each other's location. Everybody's in a group chat. Everybody's checking on. Like, it would never give what that Angel experience was.
Yeah.
First thing
Yeah.
first, if Giselle would have presented me with that situation, and when Angel was like, okay, ladies, so it's up to the ladies, whatever they choose, we're going from there. First thing, Bookie, but you don't even got to ask me, boo. I'm going to the Four Seasons, baby, and I'm gonna have my feet cocked up, baby, up, because first of all, Bookie, I don't know the last time I took a shower, a proper shower. So you know I'm going to the Four Seasons. That's what I want to do. I want to go to brunch, ho. I'm tired of being outside. Because first of all, we come to eat at your house. We can't even eat inside at your dining room table. We got to
Well,
sit
she
outside in
had
your
the
front
experience.
yard.
She had the experience set out her, her favorite word is the experience. She had her experience set outside, like
Good. Nobody want to be
because
out there in that humidity.
Wonderland, she got Wonderland, so that's all. That's a part of her agenda. That's her nature. That's her. That's what she do. So
As
she's
soon as she
giving
would
you
have
the
said, fly fishing, I would say, I'll pass. It's a hard pass for me, Bookie. I would have been like, no, you're good.
Okay, so if
Giselle,
you
what we doing tomorrow, girl?
okay, so if you had a chance to do fly fishing, you wouldn't do it, giving only because of the housing situation and like why wouldn't you want to do fly fishing? That's
Okay,
just like you.
okay. So I love fishing. Period.
Okay.
I'm country. I love fishing. Period. But if it was for fishing or to go to brunch, I think I would go to brunch. I don't think that I would have did fishing. That's
But
just
I
me personally.
but I think they would have been able to do both. So and from my understanding, when looking at it, they were able to do both. They should have been able to go to the Four Seasons, have brunch, and then go fly fishing. And then after the fly fishing, then that's when they was going to have like a lunch or something. So that's what my understanding was with it.
Mm.
Okay, well then.
And then another thing before we go on to anything else. So then here comes Kay, Captain Saberho Kay. She was like, you know what, Giselle, you need to sit down. If my friends say we going fly fishing, we going fly fishing. Kay, you need to shut the up, okay? Because why are you not being a real friend and being like, hey, Angel, I ain't gonna lie. If I was in them girl situation, I'd be mad too. First of all, the housing situation, then you separated us, and then now we like 2 hours, almost we hour and a half away, almost 2 hours away from them, and like, are you saying this to your friend? Or are you just like, it don't matter to me, girl, because I'm with you? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you being a real friend or are you being a yes man? That's what I want to know. What is Kay doing? Do you think Kay actually said something to Angel, Savannah, or do you think she just was like, girl, it is what it is. We living good over here. We in the AC over here. Baby, I can go sit down in the tub and take me a hot bath. Like, what do you think Kay was saying?
I think it is what it is, but I do think it was like, dang, I do kind of feel bad for them, but I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm definitely not going to say nothing in front of them. So I do think she may have said something like, dang, she may have, like, at the house when they wasn't recording or something, she may have said something to Angel because Angel did feel kind of like, dang, I hate that they happened to them, but Angel didn't really check on them to show her concern for them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I do feel like it's in her head that dang, I should have said something, but I don't think she would want to say something in front of everybody, kind of like checking her friend in front of nobody.
Mm,
So yeah, that's just what I think. I could be
okay.
wrong, but that's what I think. Um, so what happened next? Giselle asked Angel if she was gonna stay at the Four Seasons with them. And my question is, she said yes so fast, but why didn't you ask Bobby first?
Mhm.
Why didn't because before when they asked you to stay at the broke down house, you was like, oh, I need to ask Bobby. And like I said like I told you the other day, I feel like, what did I tell you? I don't know, but I feel like she really did want to stay at the house with them. But I feel like she wanted Bobby to be like, okay, go ahead and go to the house. Go ahead, like, because later on in the episode, you can hear when they did like a rewind of them talking. Bobby
Mhm.
was like, it would suck, but okay. So that tells me,
Yeah, like he tried to give her the clues why the
yeah,
camera's still rolling. Like, it would suck, but I mean, it's what you want to do.
yeah,
Do
if you
you
want to
want to
do it.
go?
Yeah, do you want to go? So I feel like she wanted Bobby to be like, okay, yeah, go ahead and go. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. But Bobby was like, oh, well, it'll suck. But so that means that no, I don't want you to go. No, I want you to stay home.
Right. So
Like,
let me ask you a question. So do you think everything that Monique has been saying about her, comparing her past relationship with their relationship, do you think what Monique is saying is true? Like, do you feel like Monique knows what she's talking about?
Yes. Monique definitely knows what she's talking about because there is some similarity. Like she said, no matter what, if you have been in a relationship similar to that, you see the signs, but you're so blinded with the love that you think you have or the love that you have for that person, you don't see outside of what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I do think that Monique does have valid points. Monique does see the red flags that she didn't see in her marriage. She sees it in Angel marriage. And I promise you, I can bet your bottom dollar that Monique is going to be vindicated. I bet you it's going to come out that Monique was right about Angel. I bet you. You can, like I said, when Bobby was like, "Oh, it will suck, but okay," you could tell right then and there, like he
Even
is
his
like,
even his mannerism when it was like wait 2 or 3 episodes ago when they had the little hold down thing or whatever it was called,
mhm.
and they called them and she had him
I
on
get there when I
speakerphone.
get there.
I get there when I get there. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you can turn around because we ain't even asked for you to be here. You ain't getting paid. Your name ain't on the check, Bookie. But you can stay in the car for all we care. We just want Angel to come shoot her scene and go on by her business. That's all. And bring whatever little meal or dish she brought. That's
Girl.
we just making sure the food get here because she signed up for that for the potluck, sir. So you can stay in the truck and pout for all we care, Miss Ma'am. What are you talking about? You, I'm sassy, real sassy. Y'all can keep them sassy men, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Please keep your sassy man at home. We don't even want to see them on the TV. He trying to earn a check. He want to be a housewife. Girl, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, that I agree. He definitely is a housewife, house husband, whatever. Cause he definitely gives sassy. He definitely give. I feel like I can't make it without you, but boy, pull your britches up. Pull your skirt up, little nigga. Pull your
Little
skirt
mama.
up.
Little mama. Little mama. We can see your thong, Bookie. Pull it up. What the hell is wrong with you? I get there when I get there.
When I get
Okay,
there.
girl. That's what they should have
So,
said. Okay, girl. Let Stacey
so
have been talking to him. She would have said it.
okay. So now the ladies are on their private jet. And I feel like again, Angel is being a mean I mean not Angel, Giselle is being a mean girl. Like the way you handled Angel on that plane, like I said, don't get me wrong, Angel was wrong. Angel should have checked up on those ladies more than enough times. She should have said, "Hey, I'm so sorry that this is happening. Y'all can come to my house, take a shower, do whatever y'all need to do. Let me try to find
Mhm.
y'all some kind of accommodations because this is not right. Because if it was me, I would want for somebody to come check up on me or to make sure I'm good." But the way that Giselle was talking to her on that plane, I felt so bad for her because you're really being a mean girl with that damn high low dress on, that jean high low dress on, girl. Who's
Go.
girl? Please sit down.
Where do you think she got that from? Is that giving Sheen?
Girl, you said what?
Is that giving Sheen?
No, baby, that's
Island?
giving Kato's. You remember Kato's
Kato
fashion?
Closet. Kato's fashion,
Baby,
girl.
that's what that's
Baby girl, you
giving.
think Kato's fashion?
It's giving
Sheesh.
Kato's.
Giselle, you
And
gotta do better, baby. I thought Giselle had a stylist.
well, the stylist ain't doing the job, or maybe the stylist is styling by her attitude or by how her previous, what she wore previous, or maybe you know how some people are and be like, "Oh no, I don't like that. I'm not wearing that." When they try to hook you up, they be like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't like that." So I don't know, or maybe we need to find out who her stylist is.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing too. I don't know because yeah, well, if she doesn't have a stylist, Giselle girly, if you're listening to us, this might be time for you to listen. I mean, go ahead and do that because what season they on, and you still don't have a stylist, and these
You
people
don't
been
have
saying the
to.
same things in the comments on Twitter and all of that. But I thought, but then I heard someone say recently that she don't. she don't listen or she don't read comments online or something like that.
Oh, I
She
don't know.
she don't let it phase her or something like that. But she should.
And you got three girls. Your girl's not telling you how you look. Like,
Because I know Angel and them be giving it to her. What's the oldest one name?
um, is Angel, Adore, and girl, I don't know. Grace. Grace.
Miss Gracie, Miss Grace. She looks like she would tell Giselle, like, Mama, that ain't it, baby. And she still probably think her daughter hating on her. But I feel like all the other cast members been telling her that as well. So she
I don't
just
feel like nobody. Well, I feel like some. I feel
girl, Karen
like
tells Giselle she can't dress every
yeah,
chance she get.
yeah. Mhm.
Karen
But
says
so,
she looks terrible.
okay, so back on the plane. So when Angel said, um, I hope you guys enjoyed the trip so far. I feel like she could have kept that because now I see why Giselle cussed your ass out. I see why Giselle going off you because why would you even say that? You should have never said. You should have just got on the plane and just sat down. Got on the plane and just sat down and talked to Kay because you saying, "Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed um the accommodations or I hope everything was okay." That's like you poking the bear because you know everything is not okay. You know shit was fucked up. So why did you say that?
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, I still did feel bad for her. But yeah, you poking the bear. You doing too much. You saying too much rather. Yeah, so I feel bad for her because this was her time to shine. This was Wonderland. This was the time for you to show off what you offer at Wonderland. You didn't do any of that. You tried to create this experience for them that you never did. So you tried like it's like you should have took them to the places where you take the people when they come to Wonderland.
You
But
mean
no.
like for when they stay?
You know how they have that Wonderland experience, her and her husband. So you should have showed people, okay, you should have whatever you do with the people that come to Wonderland, you should have did that with the group.
Mm.
So this is the time that you're supposed to show off your business, show off what you do at Wonderland. This is the time that's just like Happy Eddie. Happy Eddie shows off his stuff. They, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what these housewives and stuff is all about. You have your businesses, you have this, so you show off, you show this stuff off, so people can come visit, or people can come experience what you have or what you have to offer. Like
Mm-hmm.
how Kay show how she did the injections. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
show us what you're doing. Show us what's going on. So yeah.
So, do you want to talk about them when they went to, when they finally got to the Four Seasons? Do you want
Mhm.
to talk about that, or do you want to just go ahead and get to the car ride, baby?
Oh, we could talk about the fourth season when they got there. That little song. So when they was saying that little song, when everybody had their little verse, I like Tia verse when she said, Giselle regained the power. I like that, but that just amped
Yeah,
Giselle up.
and you in that lady house.
She just amped her head up. That's what Giselle needed. That's what Giselle needed. That amp that Tia said. Like it was cute when she said, Giselle regained the power, but Giselle needed that.
Right.
What else happened at the Four Seasons?
Besides them eating brunch, them singing,
Oh,
and
and Wendy outfit was cute. It's a little Alo outfit, but baby, them socks, pull them socks down. Crunch them socks down, please. Please. Girl, that shit pissed me out so bad.
Baby can't tell her she ain't doing something, baby.
Girl, she
She
came in there trying
girl,
and don't get me
you
wrong,
just
that
setting
color
up that case. Little do you know, you setting up that case, baby. Them people looking and writing down notes,
writing it
taking
down.
everything. They are watching this show, okay? They're gonna let you finish this whole season, and next thing you know, clink clink, baby.
Oh,
We
my
seen the
girl.
Chanel, we
Don't
seen all of that.
Yeah, because she kept saying, my Chanel, my Chanel.
What she said the season before, the episode before, yeah, we're rich, so our kids should be rich too. Okay, Bookie, keep on writing that case. Keep teaming. Just keep it on up.
My poor Wendy. I love Wendy,
I
though.
love Wendy too, but baby girl.
Baby girl.
All right, so
Okay,
now,
so wait, let's talk about how do you feel about Angel, Tia, and Kay didn't stay at the hotel?
okay, so that now it's the next day and they riding. They because you saying they didn't stay at the hotel because we talked about the full season. So now they getting ready to leave and all of that. Okay, so they left right because they said that they didn't have their stuff right. I
Right.
understand what they're saying because now after we done been out all day, we done been on a private jet, we done flew to Aspen, we done flew back from Aspen. Now we at the Four Seasons. You seen Angel already was tired in the car. She fell asleep in the back seat. So before they got there, she was knocked out. They had to wake up, Angel girl, Angel girl, Angel girl, wake up. We here. So I can understand her like when they say, "Oh, now we got to go pack our stuff and come back." Girl, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not about to drive 5 hours back just to sleep with them. And then they didn't even go out. Only person who went out was Ashley and goddamn Jazzy. Girl, save it. I'm about to take me a shower and I'm about to lay in this bed and I'll pack this bag in the morning. And it is what it is. I don't care if Giselle gets mad. You want me to be sleep deprived because Giselle is mad? Girl, bye. I don't care. Like I feel like I really don't agree with the whole separation thing, but I could understand. It only makes sense. I feel like Giselle was selfish in a way for her to even want them to come back after they don't went through that whole long day and then have to drive there and then drive back. How do you feel about that? Would you like
No,
you
they
actually
had to drive. Okay, so when they had went to the Four Seasons that night, remember Angel, Tia, and Kay did not stay that night at the
correct?
Four Seasons, right? Okay. So when they woke up that morning, when Wendy came trollop in there with them socks, that's when they noticed. I believe that's when they noticed that they didn't stay at the Four Seasons, and that's when Giselle had text, right? Or did Giselle text in the car? I don't know, but I feel like Angel, Bobby probably texted Angel some shit, told her that as he come home. But I, but I feel like Tia wanted to be with the group of ladies, but Tia was just stuck. I feel like Tia just like, well, dang, my stuff is here. She done told me to come to her house. I thought I was being exclusive, but I feel like Tia wanted to be with the ladies, but I feel like Tia got stuck with Kay and Angel. So, and she just had to, ride and
Ride that thing out, ride that wave out. But I
yeah.
mean, they already knew that they had to go back to the house. It's not like they didn't know because they said it when they were sitting down. They was like, sorry, you guys gonna stay? Well, we have to go get our things. And that's when Ashley was like, okay, well, y'all gonna get your things, and are we gonna have a fun night? Da 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 da.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's when her Jazzy was like, I'm down, Ashley.
Yeah.
And they showed us the little scene of them riding the bulls, but it was just them two. So it was like
Mhm.
I felt like it would have been pointless for them to come back. Yeah, they probably would have made it. Well, they're a little younger than the rest of the ladies, so maybe if they would have came back, they probably would have been with Ashley and Jazzy. But the rest of the crew, they look like they went to sleep. So
Yeah.
yeah, they probably was tired. I ain't gonna lie. Traveling to
Mhm.
make you tired anyway. But
Yeah.
so I wouldn't say any too much about that part because I know for me for a fact, I need a bad baby. Oh, this is too much.
So now they're in the car. So what about when they was talking and Giselle said when Monique was like, I didn't have my coffee. My mom said she missed her coffee, and we have coffees and talk every day. So what about when Giselle said that she might talk to her mom once a week? Now I already know what you gonna say, and you already know what I'm gonna say, cause you know our mamas is our girl.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, we cannot go
Mm-hmm.
a day without talking to our mama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At least
But
within
I
no
just feel like
time.
that's so weird that you only talk to your mama maybe once a week, and when your father has passed, your
Right.
father
Like that should
passed,
have made you closer at least, right?
yeah, that
But
should make
then
you closer. That should make you want to talk to your mama more.
but in that situation, maybe she feel like she don't have a close relationship with her mom because her mom left and went back to, I think she said it was Houston, and she probably stayed with her dad. So then maybe they just don't have a close relationship because of that. And she probably, who knows, it may be deeper things that Giselle just not ready to put out on TV. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it could be like some I'm mad at you, you left me, I was your daughter type things, or it could be some mama and daughter type things where they just don't talk. And like the mom looked like she's sweet from the
mm,
little clip that they show. She looked like she's a real sweet woman, and who knows what she went through in that marriage. At least she walked away from whatever it was and didn't stay and be unhappy and being miserable. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh, but
But
Giselle probably had a,
still remain. I'm gonna talk to my mama every day.
and then you got three girls, so it's like
But she
I
said
guess.
her girls talk to her more, talk to their
Mm-hmm.
grandma more, and I just like. But I get it having a child and having a daughter. My daughter is very. She loves her grandmother and she loves talking to her grandmother, so I get it. But again, me as a mother, me as a daughter, I love talking to my mom too. She get on my nerves, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna talk to my mama. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna even if it's good morning, hey, have a blessed day. I'm gonna talk to my mama every day.
Yeah, maybe it's something that we don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing I could see. I just feel like when she said it, I just felt like okay, she was with the daddy, so maybe it's um something that happened where she just her and her mom just don't have a close relationship or something like that. That's what I took from it. I didn't think too deep into it because I know people don't be having the best relationship with parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't think too deep into it. But I can understand like how you saying too. You got three girls, you a mom, you know how it is now. You can see it from her point of view. You should be able to, talk it out with your mom at least and figure it out from that point. But at least them talking once a week, that's good. But Ashley, as her friend, if you know you, I feel like Ashley knew about it, and I feel like Ashley just brought up. Ashley just give me a conniving ass
Mm-hmm.
because that's your friend,
Mm-hmm.
that's your bestie. You know what's going on. Just like
No.
my personal situation. I don't think you would ever do that. But well, Sydney, when the last time you talked to, you know what I'm saying? Like you would never do that. So it's like it gives Ashley, she just trying to figure out, she trying to get in where she fit in, and she get on my nerve. Just like this picture in this scene right here, she
Mm-hmm.
pissed me off. Because just like Giselle said, because so okay, let's talk about this picture in this scene right here. So now Ashley feels to herself she should finally tell Monique that she talked to Chris Samuels, and Chris Samuels told her that he had sex with Stacey. He didn't say it per se, but he just drunk his water bottle and was like as if he did it, like made a gesture as if he had sex with the lady husband. So how
Mm-hmm.
long you had knew this information and you withheld it from this woman, and now you're gonna wait to now when they're on a trip with each other to mention it? Like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to get out of Monique? What are you trying to spark up out of Monique? Are you trying to bring out the old Monique? Like, why did you wait to now to tell this lady why they in Colorado and they probably already done started building a relationship to tell her this? How
Yeah,
you about her
she
telling?
definitely should have been told her, because you done told Monique all this other stuff that you heard that Stacy have said, have done, or what, or she's doing. So why you didn't been tell her that? And also, let's not mention that Monique and Ashley are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Monique Ashley is the reason why Monique is back on the show. or
Mhm.
is that coming around? So why didn't you been tell this lady that? Like you said, Ashley is just conniving. Like you trying to be in everybody's business, and you're trying to get these little viral moments, but it's really making you look like a creep. Like oh, you doing too much. You
It make
doing
you look green, very green, green as fuck.
yes, green as fuck. Like, girl. Mm-mm.
Very, very. And then just like Giselle said, I don't know if you heard when Giselle said it, she was like, I'm so shocked because I thought Ashley already told her this. She said the same thing we said. Why are you telling her now? I thought you already told her this.
So
Like,
so
why would
therefore
you
that so therefore that means that um Ashley already told Giselle
somebody
what
who
was
that ain't got
in it.
nothing to do with
It
you
got
don't
nothing to do with it.
you don't spread that to her. If you were really Monique's friend, you would
Friend.
have told Monique friend first because you'd have been like, this has something to do with Monique. This has nothing to do with Giselle. No, you're just a messy. And so you told Giselle and probably whoever else that'll listen before you told Monique. And now you felt like while y'all in this car, it would be a perfect time to let her know that yeah, the lady that you're shooting with right now, oh yeah, she had sex with your ex-husband. Like
So
what?
so do you think that's true?
I don't believe anything Ashley says out of her mouth.
Mm.
Some things I believe, but this I don't know. But it has been times where they said it's things that got back to Chris, and they're like, "Well, how did it get back to Chris?" You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going back to tell Chris these things? At first, I thought it was the Cookie lady. I thought Kay went and told Cookie, and Cookie went back and told him. But I don't know.
But did you clock that they connected the pieces some kind of way? They were saying that Angel may have went back and told Bobby, and Bobby may have went back and said something to
I
um
heard that. I heard that.
Chris.
I heard that.
So that's a strong possibility. That's a very strong possibility. So so now let's get into the conversation with Jazzy and Stacy. So how do you feel about Stacy confronting or telling Jazzy that she didn't like how she was so chummy with Sharice. Sharice. What's her name? Sharice.
Cherise. Okay, so when it first started, okay, so when she slowed down the conversation there, now everybody's loaded into cars, just like how Giselle and them loaded. So now we in the other car, and in this car we have Miss Dr. Wendy, and then we have Stacy in the car. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's dead silence because why did you bring this conversation up? Who knows? Who cares? But we're here. So you brought this conversation up. Hey, Angel, I really don't like it that I seen you being all cool, buddy buddy with Sharice. I told you Sharice was talking trash about me, saying I'm this and I'm that, and here you go being friends with her. All right, so when she started saying it, I'm like, Stacy, now you wrong for that. Like, why are you come like we're not in high school? Like, why are you coming at this girl about Sharice? Like, she can be whoever she wants, friend. But let
Mm-hmm.
me just say this. This is off the record. I just got to get this off my chest as a viewer. And then we can go back into it, okay? Sharice, I hope you're watching this. I hope you can hear this. I hope somebody send this to you. I am tired of seeing you on here popping in and out. Okay, Bookie? We didn't like you in season one. We didn't like you in season two.
No.
3, 4, 5. Good. I am tired of seeing you. Please stop coming up on this show. Please stop trying to be cool with all the new girls and trying to figure out a little storyline and stick. Get yourself back on the show, baby. You're not gonna get a Bravo check. If you get a check, it's gonna be a little 250. Maybe they gave you 2,000 for your little appearance.
Nah.
Listen, we do not want to see you. Your storyline was boring from season one, and your storyline boring now. You don't want to give us no information. You don't want to do nothing. Girl, bye. We don't need no guest appearance from Sharice. Who is Sharice? We don't care. We would rather see Robin Dixon over
No.
Sharice. We'd rather watch what's the husband
No.
name?
Uh,
Juan. I
one.
wish I wish Juan Dixon was here right now. I'd rather watch him over Sharice. Sharice, please stop trying to befriend all these new girls. Every time you get on the scene, you be like, oh, where's the new girl? Let me get her number. Let me go hang out with her. So you did that with Stacey. Now you don't hang out with her. Now you try to come back and tell everybody what happened when you and Stacey went out. So now when you get Jazzy number, you and Jazzy gonna go hang out, and then you gonna come back and say what happened with you and Jazzy. Girl, we don't even care. Please stop coming back on the show. We don't care. Save it, okay? You really irk my nerves, okay? We want your
No,
attention.
no,
Stop
friend,
trying to
no,
make this
friend,
with a new girl. Stop trying to come back with a storyline. Cause guess what? We don't care.
no, friend. I like Cherise. I like her.
Okay, girl,
No,
go. Okay.
I like her. I like her. I
Mm.
feel like I like her. I don't know. Maybe I don't feed too much into her. I don't
Yeah,
pay too much
exactly. Cause she
attention
don't bring
to
nothing to
her.
the table, baby. Bye.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and then she gonna try to go on some podcast, and she gonna try to come for the Grand Dame, and she gonna say, "Oh yeah, um, they teamed up to get me off of the show because I'm one of the
But
people that." Girl, we don't care. We don't really care if they teamed up to get you off the show. You didn't bring nothing to it anyway. Giselle
but
and the Grand Dame the one to work hard for us to be watching the show. You didn't do nothing to make us want to watch the show.
no. She's like the original.
I don't mean she did nothing.
She brought
What's
the ladies together. They said that Sharice is like the head honcho in Potomac. They said
you can
Sharice
be
got
the
the
head
money.
honcho
Sharice
and
is
be
the one
born as
that
hell.
Sharice got the money. Sharice is like the real grand dame. Sharice
Oh
got the
yeah.
money. Sharice stay in Potomac. They said Sharice got it all. So now
Okay.
she doesn't want to give it to us, but they said that she has it all. She has it all together. She got all the money.
Oh,
She
so she
stays in
being classy with it. She don't want to. She wants to have class. That's what you're trying to say.
what about what?
Because you say she got it all, and so she's classy. She don't want to give up this persona that I'm ghetto. I don't. I'm too bougie to do this.
I
I'm too upper class to do that.
I
I'm
think
too rich and famous.
I think the show got messy, and I think she just was like, y'all not going to disturb my peace. Okay, I'll bow out gracefully. That's what I think. I think that the show may have got too messy for her, and she just like
Well,
whatever.
that man probably said, "Stop putting my business out there, before I sue
Maybe,
you."
maybe. Well, she can come with her own
He could
storyline.
let us know that they was not together or whatever they had going on. That she was like, "We're still together, but he lives in such and such," or something she was trying to say on season one. I don't even remember because that's how boring her storyline was, child.
Mm.
Mm.
So,
But
but yeah, I do feel like that. Uh, Jessie can have her own friends outside of Stacy, and yes, you and Stacy, um, like Jazzy said, if I don't be fr- if I can't be friends with nobody that you don't like, then I won't have no friends but you. So I get where Jazzy is coming from with that. Like, and I can see if Cherise is sitting here talking bad about you, talking down on you to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if me and her on the phone and she's calling like, yeah, Stacy did this, Stacy did, I hate Stacy, whatever. Then okay, I'm like, hey, what me and you gonna have, our relationship doesn't have anything to do with Stacy. So I would greatly appreciate if you refrain from talking about Stacy to me because Stacy is still my friend. I understand that y'all don't have a great relationship, but Stacy is still my friend. So, we can have a relationship, we can be friends, but just don't mention Stacy in a bad derogatory way towards me. So, but I do feel like Stacy was wrong for doing that, for trying to confront Jazzy, saying, "Oh, you can't be her friend," or "I don't appreciate you talking to her," or whatever like that. So I feel like that was wrong. So I agree with you on that. Um so and then I feel like Stacy doesn't like to be confronted with her lies, or she doesn't like to,
mm-hmm.
she doesn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about when Jazzy flipped the script and Jazzy did a Uno reverse on her and was like, well,
Ooh.
let's ask the real question. Talk
Ooh.
about the real elephant that's in the room.
Ooh.
Um, were you originally not coming to my wedding until you heard that Ashley and Wendy was
So you
coming?
heard the whole crew was coming.
Right.
When you heard the girls
And
was
Wendy
coming.
said, "Oh, we going there? We going there?" She said, "Yes, we are going there. We are
Mm-hmm.
going there." So again, Stacy doesn't like being confronted with her lies. Stacy Stacy gets defensive. And Stacy tries to cover up. That's just like, you know how when you were younger or even now, when you tell one lie, you got to continue to keep telling another
Mm-hmm.
lie to cover up that lie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Stacy's doing. Stacy and she admitted that she had all these things coming up about her cannabis line. But like Jazzy said, you been knew about my wedding way before you set up these meetings. And if I'm your real true friend, you should have told those business partners, hey, I can't do it this weekend. I'm blocked this weekend. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if those people really want to work with you, they will say, okay, I understand that. So let's go to the next weekend or let's go to a next day. So
Mm-hmm.
so I do feel like Jazzy was right to confront Stacey about that, like, cause you really wasn't coming.
At all. That was never your plans. You thought that Jazzy was off the show. You thought that she was just an extra, and yeah, she wasn't going to be on the show. So you didn't really care to go to her. I really don't know what your motives are. Why, if this is your friend, why does it matter if she's on the show or not? But I think you didn't think it served you any purpose, so you wasn't going. But oh, the cameras are going there. Oh yeah, baby, I need to be there too. That's what it gave. Oh, the
So
cameras
that's what
going.
you think. You think because the cameras was going, that's why she wanted to go, or do you think she wanted to go because Stacey and Wendy decided to go?
You
Like,
mean
okay, so let's
and
say like,
Ashley?
huh?
I don't know what it is. But whatever it was, she heard like everybody knows she wasn't planning on going. And
Yeah,
something either is the cameras was going that made her want to go, or Wendy and Ashley was going that made her want to go.
I think
And
Wendy and Ashley going made her want to go. That's
like
what
she felt
I.
like it would be fun because maybe she didn't want to feel like she was the odd person. Like
Yeah,
like I don't want to
maybe.
be
Yeah,
lonely or I feel like I'm standing out.
yeah. Maybe because, like you said, she didn't want to go there by herself. And then when she found out that both of those two are going, she was probably like, dang, I guess I'll go or whatever. So so then Wendy jumped in the conversation and Wendy said, hey Stacey, stop lying. Stop lying. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Um and Wendy basically said, stop playing in my face. Tell the truth. So how do you feel about what Wendy said to Stacey, or how Wendy was going off in the
I
car?
feel like what Wendy was saying was needed to be said to Stacy. Like, if you want us to be your friend, like you have to be honest. You have to stop making this, like making fake, like just saying, making up fake things. Like she just basically is like, you can't expect Kate to be that friend to you, and you're not being that type of friend to her, or even me, or anybody. Like you have to be the type of friend that you want somebody to be to you. You know what I'm saying? It got to be reciprocated. You can't expect us not to do XYZ and you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with everything Wendy was saying when she did snap off on her in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Let's see.
And so now the girls unstop and they getting them some gas station margaritas. And they decide to call your girl Angel and them to see where they at and what's the ETA and because, baby, on our stuff, it said we got a whole nother hour. So, what's really going on? We done stopped. We got a little margarita in our system. Bookie, but what's going on? And Angel basically tells them, "Hey guys, I'm sorry. Where what she said? How far they was? I don't know how far she said they were from the place. They
She
gave
said
her
they
what?
was, she said about 2.5 hours.
Girl, bye. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did, and she said they gave her one pinpoint, and it took her this place, and then she had to go back another place, and I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
And then that goes back to my original point. Angel, you should have taken them to the places that you are familiar with. Why would you
Exactly.
take them to somewhere another place, a new place that you don't even know where it's at? Why would you take them somewhere that's so far out and you know that they have a flight to catch? Like on the last day, you're supposed to get all your stuff, pack up all your stuff, maybe go to lunch, brunch, breakfast or whatever, and then you're headed to the airport. You're not doing another activity the day that you're supposed to go home. That's just
Right.
like common
I
sense.
never even heard anybody ever do nothing like that, baby. The most you
Unless
can
you
do
got
is
like
go
a
to a
late
restaurant and grab something to eat. But
unless
a
you got like
whole
a late flight.
activity?
Yeah.
Girl, are
No,
you
like I
serious?
said, unless you got like a late flight, okay, I can understand.
So
Okay, well
then that
let's
means let's go back to what I said. So when she said fly fishing on the day that we about to leave, you talking something. So you don't want to do fly fishing? You really want to try?
no,
No, I want to do brunch at the Four Seasons because I'm
no.
about to get on a flight.
What I'm saying is that I would have wanted to go fly fishing, yes, but not in that close time frame. Y'all had to go to the y'all had to leave from Timbuktu from the rundown house all the way to the fly fishing and then go all the way back over to the airport. That's too much going back and forth. That's too much traveling. That's too much. What I'm saying is that at the if time would have permitted, yes, like if they okay, so if they got up 8 o'clock, okay, we're getting dressed. Around 10ish, we're going to brunch. Around 12, oh, they had to be at the fly fishing. I think they said like 12 or maybe 1. Okay, we fly fishing for a couple of hours. We have the next lunch or whatever, and then maybe our flight is at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or something like that. Okay, yes, but from my understanding, the flight was like at 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock, right? Like that's too much. That's too much. Now, if you would have said, well, maybe that's what Angel wanted to do. Just go to the Four Seasons and then after Four Seasons go straight to fly fishing. Maybe that's what she wanted to do. So I don't know. So yeah, on the day of, yeah, nah, I'm not doing all that. So I agree with you and Giselle with that. I agree. The day of, no, we're not doing all that. We're going to go to the Four Seasons, brunch, go back home. I agree. You're right. I agree. I agree.
So now they're at the table and they're telling, so you're telling me you don't even know where you're going? You're telling me
And then that's
you
when Giselle
this
being a
is
mean
your
girl again.
business and you don't know what you're doing?
Giselle being a mean girl again.
Giselle and Dr. Wendy.
Well, it was
Dr. Wendy.
everybody. It was everybody, but Giselle attitude, Giselle body language, everything about Giselle was just giving mean girl. Everything. But I mean, it's something different when you're just telling somebody, "Hey, nah, you're wrong. No, we're not going to do all that." But it's just like Giselle was so vindicated. Giselle was so happy. You could tell her tone, like I said, her body language. You could tell Giselle was just like, yes, the trip was a fail. I get to talk about her. I get to bring her through the mud. So, yeah, I agree. They should have just, yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that's when it was like, no, it's canceled. Don't even worry about it, Bookie. We gonna eat this food and then we're gonna eat this food and then we're gonna go
to the airport.
To the airport. Because even I think at that time, that's when Monique was like, well, my flight leaves in 2 hours, so that don't even make sense. Monique was still trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but she was like, hey, it doesn't make sense for me to go, princess. I
Yeah.
apologize that your things didn't fly through, but
Mhm.
it's just not giving that I want to do that anymore, and I don't know what to tell ya. So now at this point, she has to call her people. And I feel bad for these folks because they out there in that hot sun. Well, it may not be hot, but they out there slaving over
Probably
that
buggy.
grill. He chopping up fresh vegetables. Girl, did you see that steak? Girl, I'm a steak girly. When I saw that steak, I was like, oh my God. I would have missed my flight for that steak. Like it just was so juicy. Like they look like they went out there and killed the animal, skinned it, chopped it up, and threw it on the grill. Like that's how good that food, that steak had looked. I hope it tastes as well as it looked. So I'm just trying to figure out what y'all did with that food after all of that. But to
Well,
these people, I apologize that Bravo did y'all like that. I hope y'all got y'all check though.
but
I
if
hope
the cameras was there, that means that, and that's another
maybe the
thing.
crew
If the
ate
camera,
that.
yeah, the crew ate that. But that's another thing. If the crew was there, why did Angel get the pen from the crew? Why didn't so what pen did Angel get that the crew didn't get, that the crew did get that nobody else got? That
Right.
doesn't
Like it's
that
yeah, y'all trying to do too much to make a
And then
havoc of the
even talking
situation.
about this experience, the lunch is $10,000. Baby, where? Baby, where? I don't even see a tent
Girl, I'm just telling you, this episode did not do your business justice at all. Like, if
at
anything,
all.
it destroyed your company. Like, your husband should be mad at you. Like this was not a good look for your business, girl. If anybody still go to your business after that, you should consider yourself lucky because this
I
was a
heard that it was I heard that it
bad
was
like
temporarily shut down
close.
because all of
Yeah,
the bad
that gives
reviews.
something that Angel would do. She don't like criticism, none of that. She probably crying her little eyes out. Baby,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that I put you
And
on that
Whitney.
show. Oh my God. She probably crying her little eyes out, child. And as
Mhm.
you should, as you should. Like they said, just like Monique said, everybody has to do a cash show or they does one. It's up to you to make sure you are working with production that everything goes smooth, everything flows the way it's supposed to flow.
Yeah.
So it's up to you in production to do what you got to do. You just can't automatically assume that it was gonna everything was gonna happen. Yes, granted, this is your first season. Yes, you should get some grace, but you threw your business out there and it failed. So
It may
moving
be
right along.
it may have been her first trip, first girls trip, but this ain't your first Wonderland adventure planning. So yeah,
At
but
least
like
that
you
part
said,
should have came out correct, right?
huh?
I said at least that part should have came out.
At least. So like you said, moving right along. So how do you feel about? Okay, so when they asked them how was the car ride, and Wendy was like, it was interesting, it was okay, and then Jazzy went deep dive in the conversation. How do you feel about Jazzy going deep dive into the conversation?
Um, um, how do I feel about it?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I just feel like Jazz is still mad. Like Jazzy just like
But
people
Jazzy
are really
can't
trying to
still be.
question our friendship, and she really didn't even want to come to my wedding. Like, bitch, let's not talk about friendships when baby you didn't even want to come to my wedding. So it's just like she probably still mad about it. But again, Jazzy through the whole episode from this one and the last one, she has been bringing up things to everybody to bring it to their attention. Like she's been doing this the whole season, to be honest with you. Like somebody could say something to her and she brings it up, or just like when the girls was like, "How did they know that we were talking about them?" Jazzy. So of course, Jazzy, she tried to give an innocent girl thing, but it gives messy at the same time. Because I
Mm-hmm.
don't think Wendy would have ever just like how Jazz you said Wendy would just say was, oh, it was interesting. But I don't think Wendy would have went into any details or anything like that because she still considers Stacey as a friend.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I hated that Jazzy brought up the conversation in front of everybody, in front of all the girls. I understand that you still have your problems with Stacey. I understand that you're still mad with Stacey, but I hated the fact that you brought that in front of everybody for everybody to jump on Stacey. I hated the fact that you went on this deep dive of every single thing that you feel like Stacey has lied to you about, or that you have always had Stacey back in front of them. Because if that's your friend, y'all should have kept that in the car. Like Wendy said, well, the ride was interesting. That's all. When that's it, that's all. But you, Jazzy, you went on this deep dive telling them every single thing, and all you see is Stacey. I mean, all you see is Ashley and Giselle. Yep, yep, yep. Like, no, I don't feel like you should have done that. I mean, granted, it would have came out anyways because the reunion and them looking at the shows. But right then and there, I don't think that that was a good time to say anything about it because again, I mean, it makes great TV. But I just feel like that wasn't a friend. Like even if you're mad at your friend, if that's your friend, that's your friend. You're gonna you're gonna you're gonna talk to them outside of things. Like you're not gonna, especially when you know that the other ladies hate her. Like this, that
Hmm.
the other ladies want to find any and everything that they can do or say to hinder, to tear Stacey down. So I just hate that. I hated that. So yeah.
So how
um
do you feel about Wendy after, they start talking about it and she goes off on Stacy again?
I feel that giving that they're talking about it now, I don't feel like Wendy was wrong per se. But what makes Wendy mad is that you're lying. You consistently keep lying. Wendy would have never said anything if Jazzy wouldn't have never said anything. So I feel like for Stacey just to keep lying and lying, I think that's what make you mad, because you know how, like, when you know the truth, and somebody plant, that's just like if I tell you, girl, the sky is pink out there, you like, no, the sky is blue. How you gonna tell me the sky pink? I'm looking at the sky right now. I'm looking at you, telling me my eyes is lying. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that, when, for me, I know when somebody lies to me in my face, and I know, and that I know you lying, that sends me through the roof. Like, because now I feel like you're trying to play on my intelligence. You think I'm slow or something? You think I'm stupid or something? Like, so yeah. So I think, and I think Wendy feelings was hurt because Stacey trying to play victim, instead of just owning up to her faults, like, because um Wendy is her true friend. Wendy, like Wendy said, I am your friend. We talk about these other hoes, like you tell them the lies, but you don't tell me the lies,
Right.
basically.
You run that by them, but don't run that over here.
Right.
Like
Because
she
I
said, you
know the
play
real
with
you.
them. Don't play with me with that.
Right.
Don't even come at me with the same stuff. But girl, Stacy girl wasn't feeling it. The way Stacy ran from that goddamn table to go get them suitcase, baby. Stacy girl said, I'm leaving them. I'm going straight to my flight right now. I'll go sit at the airport by myself. I don't have to take these. You
but
you did not do that to me.
But my thing is, Stacy, where were you going? We're all lost here. Where are you going? If we can't even find our place to the Wonderland fly fishing, I know you ain't gonna be able to find your place by yourself. And it's 9 heads together, including and not including the damn production. And we can't find where we supposed to go. So you fit to go
Yeah,
find
they can
somewhere
find
by
where they
yourself.
supposed to go. They just can't find where they
Fly fishing.
Yeah, fly fishing, baby. Production probably already put it in their head, but we not even about to go out there and miss this flight. I'm ready to go because production probably at that time was ready to go. Because where were they staying at? That's the question. So they probably was ready to go too. So they probably like, listen, tell baby girl, we not going all the way out there. Find another plan, story, whatever. We're not going. But just like how you said, if production could get over there to where Angel Crew, Wonderland Crew was already set up at, then everybody else should have been able to get there as well. It shouldn't have been this crew couldn't get there, they couldn't get there. At least Giselle and them should have been able to get there because they were with production. Now for
Mhm.
Angel and them, they were on their own laws. Like just girl, just look
Wandering,
how
wandering,
look
wandering.
just look at them. Lost.
And then I didn't like how Angel was just trying to play so victim like
Crying.
Till
Like
was
I
like
really tried. Like
right and
I
Till was like, I really feel bad for the ladies. Let's text and call them, let's call them something. And then she's like, and then Tia was like, and they're gonna be wondering where we are, or something like that. She said, and then Angel's like, well, just put it on me, just put all of it on me. Like, girl, shut up. Like, you crying too much, and you're not taking ownership. Like, you're not saying, okay, yeah, I fucked this up and I apologize. Like, you're not doing it. And again, that's what's making you fall deeper, deeper in the hole because you're not, even though we see that you're fucking up, even though we know it, just like Wendy said, just take ownership. Just say, like when Wendy said, these are the girls you fuck with. So just say that I don't fuck with y'all, I fuck with them. You
just
know,
be
and
honest. Yeah.
yeah, be honest. You're not being honest and you're playing victim like you're trying to coming in hot, you trying to come in hot but you very much cold. They see right straight through you.
Right. You thought that you could run game on these girls, and these was the wrong girls to try to run game on, baby. They've been doing this for a long time.
A long
Matter of
time.
fact, that's all they doing running games. Look at Wendy, just a scammer. So I mean, you
My
you you trying to
girl.
run games on the wrong people. These them game runners. You know what I'm saying? You're a little pup. Go back on the porch. You can't hang with the big dogs. Yeah, that's why Giselle is tired. She's tired of
Yeah.
playing this game with this girl who's thinking she's trying to play games with people and trying to act like, oh, she's just so innocent. We just don't have time for it, Pooh. We just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
Your time is up. I hope you didn't think you're going to get another offer letter. You're not.
You're not.
It was a good little run. I'm sorry that you try to show show your business and it was an epic fail.
It was
I'm
flop.
sorry that you bop. I'm sorry that you um rented that house and you try to pretend like you're moving to Potomac and all of those things. And that was another epic fail because these people got people in the streets that's going to tell them what's going on. Like you should know, everybody watches the Real Housewives of Potomac probably around there in Maryland, DC, um, and Virginia. The whole DMV probably watched Potomac, and they're gonna tell somebody that knows somebody,
Mm.
"Oh, girl, why that new girl that's trying to get on the show? She trying to rent a house, girl. She don't even live there. She trying to be on there, girl. And now the lease up, and she trying to go back, like, girl, they're talking about you. Why did you think that was gonna be a secret that you and your husband could have just ease in there and ease on out, and everything was gonna be fine, girl? Bye.
Yeah. So what Wendy said, I do think you remember when Wendy was like, well, I have a realtor friend and they said that she's basically trying to rent a home for a cheaper price than what it looks or whatever. So I
Mm-hmm.
do think that there's some validation with that. Whatever the realtor said, I do think some of it is right. Some of it is
Accurate.
accurate, but I don't know about all of it. Maybe the realtor, or maybe I don't think Wendy would lie about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Shoot,
maybe,
there's nothing out of line about it.
right. So maybe it, but I think that the realtor may have lied. So the I don't know. I think the realtor may have came back and said something that wasn't true.
Mm.
Yeah. So or probably exaggerated it or something. But yeah. But then they pan over to the Grand Dame is coming home.
Oh,
His
so you don't want to talk about Stacey? Now Wendy running after
oh,
Stacey. Stacey, don't leave. We don't know where we're going. You don't want to talk about that because we can
oh,
go
we can
straight
talk
to
about
Grand
it. Let's
Dame.
talk about it.
Because
And
you know that's my girl. We can go straight to the Grand Dame, baby.
yeah, we could talk about it because again that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like because Wendy kept going back to Stacey. Wendy feelings was hurt. Wendy's like, come on, man, like what I'm saying to you, and I'm saying to you with love. But you gotta tell us the truth. You gotta, you gotta be honest. And again, you could be fake with those bitches, but I'm your friend. Be real with me. So yeah, and then what the hell Ashley and Giselle coming over there for? This don't have nothing to do with you. If anything, Jazzy should have came over there. But why did y'all come over there? Like,
Exactly. Why did y'all come? Especially Ashley. I didn't understand Ashley at all because her and Ashley argued the whole time. This whole season. So what did you come over there for? Just to be messy? That's what I got from it.
yeah, be messy, be nosy.
Because it gives no reason why you even ran over there, what you went over there for, what you even like, girl, what did you go over there for? We trying to figure that out. Because even when you was over there, you didn't say nothing that
Nothing.
validate anything. It didn't give a good purpose. Only thing you really said was, don't leave, you don't know where you're going. Like, that's only thing you really could say. And it was just like, girl, go back over there with your friends.
Right. With your friend. Not friends with the next with your friend. Well, no, Monique her friend. So.
Well, maybe she thought Stacy was her friend because Stacy started
She
helping
could have
her
thought
out
that.
with
Angel Ashley thought she could have thought that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
you so stupid. So she could about that. Maybe she thought that was her friend because they just was, she was just trying to hook her up on a mission. So she
No,
probably was like, this my friend now, we
no,
cool or whatever, we kicking
no,
it.
no,
She trying to hook me up with them man.
no,
We about to do what it do. So
no, no,
maybe that's maybe you. So you won't even give my girl the benefit of doubt for that
no.
part.
Absolutely not.
Dang, I
Absolutely not.
tried, Ashley. I tried. But the
Mm-mm.
people not even trying to give you anything. They just see you for, I don't know what they see you down. I was about to say a bust down, but I don't want to, disrespect you like that, my girl.
Girl, child, please. Child, please. Absolutely not.
So you feel to yourself that Ashley only came over there to be messy. Ashley didn't come over
Yeah,
there. So
yeah.
you don't so you don't think she came over there to be really concerned.
No, no, not at all. Why Ashley came over there to be messy. Ashley came over there to be in the scene. Ashley came over there just to be in that girl face. There is no reason because first of all, she shouldn't even been again back to Jazzy saying something. Ashley shouldn't have even been in this conversation. Ashley shouldn't even knew about this conversation. There's no reason why Ashley is over there with them. There's no reason at all.
You're right. Jazzy should have been over there, not Ashley.
Not Ashley.
So now, like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about my girl. Let's talk about it. You see her.
Yes.
You see her fresh
Yes.
out of jail. My girl came into the scene and she got some braids in her hair. I never seen
Girl,
Karen with braids in her hair since
girl,
I know my girl. Me and her go
girl,
way back, like two flats. That's my girl from day one. When she stepped on the scene, I said, "Now that's a bad bitch right there." And that's my girl, and I'ma stick beside her every scene, every episode. I don't care if she in the wrong. I'm still like, Karen is my girl. Miss Karen Huger, to be exact.
mm,
She is my girl. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
She's the girl. She's my girl, so I have to stick beside her. But yeah, Karen comes into the scene. Uh, you know, she's doing what she has to do. She's giving the people what she has to give. Probably not too much, but she's doing a little something. How do you feel when they do you? How do you feel about them cutting the episode not short, but they cut the episode to bring in Karen into the scene? How do you feel about that?
I like that because that's a good segue because next week they're going to be, she's going to have her big interview with Andy. So I like that because we definitely want to see and hear and talk to, hear what Karen has to say, what happened. Um so I'm happy because this episode was originally supposed to have been the uh final episode, the season finale. So I'm glad that they added on this shorten it so that we can bring on so they can segue over to the next
That little
episode.
clip of her, right?
Yeah. But baby, let's get into these braids. Baby, baby, baby. I understand that you gotta do what you gotta do and the girls was being helping her out. I know
In
Karen took
jail,
those.
in prison.
Yes, because she said that they, took their extensions out their hair to give to her. Baby, I know as soon as Karen got up those stairs, Karen said, "Take this shit out right now. Give me
She
my
like
wig."
probably crying, telling them to take it out. Please take it out. Don't leave this in my hair another second.
Another second, cause baby, what? That was I
Don't
was
don't leave this in my hair another second. Please take it out now. That's what she probably was saying. Karen,
yeah,
Karen
cause
probably go ahead, I'm listening.
yeah, cause Karen, I I know she was grateful for the ladies, to have them to try to make her look somewhat decent, but I'm sure she could have got a wig in there. If they could have, if they like, she had her on her little blazer and that scarf. That's probably a Versace scarf or what it is, some kind of scarf, a name brand scarf. So I'm sure they could have brought her in a good wig because baby, this braid, that's a Dior. That might be like a Dior scarf or something. But baby, them braid and them two coming down in the front of her face, you
Because
should
she
have
didn't
just
want
had
y'all
it
to know
all.
she ain't got no edges.
Yeah,
That's what
she,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah. So that's why she should have just came out with the scarf only, or had the braids pushed all the way back, and like I had them. I hated that. I hated that. But we're happy she's home.
We're
That's
so happy that you're home, Karen. Because the girls needed you on this show. I know a lot of the stuff that went down on this show could not have went down if you were on there. You wouldn't even let that happen. You would have got them up out of here. They wouldn't even have time to even get to introduce themselves that much, Karen. You would have let them know this is my show and you have to go.
baby,
Um,
baby Giselle said this is my show this season.
she tried. She tried. She did. She did try. She did try, Karen. She tried to tell people this was her show. We all knew it was yours. Nobody actually paid her any attention when she tried to say it was her show. As you see, um, they was talking about you. As you see, they're not even accepting the part of her talking about other people. Like how you said, Giselle was a mean girl. So nobody really pays Giselle that much attention, give her that much satisfaction at all. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So we can't wait till next week when she have her interview with Andy. So okay, with the braids.
Karen, we was rooting for Karen. Say them people took their braids out their hair and they braided her hair with that. Like Karen, you not though. No, you have been real humble, but I've been reading in the comments. They say that's what they do in prison. Like if
Yeah.
they do that for you, they respect you. So they
Yeah.
want you to go home looking good. They want you to have a piece of them, let you know, like, girl, we care for you. And I believe she was a grand dame up in that motherfucker too. I can't wait for Karen's first episode, and she be like, "Bitch, I ran." Karen, your comeback line should be like, "Bitch, I ran prison, and I'll run these hoes too."
Yeah. You need to
Nothing.
email her
Y'all weak
that.
hoes. Yeah,
Email
take
her
that. I'm emailing my girl that I ran
that.
prison and I'll run you. I'll run circles around you hoes too. Y'all needed me. Andy couldn't wait for me to come back. He came and picked me up from jail. That's how bad y'all needed me on this season. So yeah, get y'all pics, get y'all likes, get y'all laughs at my girl. Look at her eyebrows. She even got fresh eyebrows. Them girls even hope my girl up. They say, baby, if you going on camera, we gonna make sure you look nice. Karen Power was in there going, like, don't know what she was gonna do. Oh my God, I have to shoot with Bravo. As soon as I walk out the door, them girls say, sit down, ma. Let me hook you up real quick. Give me put some braids in there real quick. Let me braid your hair real quick. Let me fix some eyebrows. Let me make sure you look cute for the camera to let them know you came from our cell block. Okay. And that's exactly what she did. She came out there and she represents, she let them know I'm a hood bitch and I'm from Potomac. And I'm coming back for my spot. And I'm coming back to show these girls what what I got. Cause I don't know what Giselle thought she was doing, but she need to go on bad by her bed. And let me make sure y'all before we end this episode, y'all know who we talking about. Okay.
The
The
original,
Grand,
the
the
grand.
baddest of them all. Okay. So if we gonna end it, we gonna end it right. We gonna make sure y'all know who the baddest of them all. Okay. But yeah, guys, that was us tonight. We just talked about it.
Yeah, talked about it. Let's talk about it. Thank you guys for watching.
When we see you soon, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, it's the S Gang.